What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about the 7 reasons you should visit Ghana. And if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. So this video is all about the trip that I took during the holiday season to Accra, Ghana. And I'm going to tell you, this trip was amazing. I was able to try the foods, interact with the people. I was also able to do so many different cultural things, and shopping is amazing in Accra. You literally can drive down the street and have lunch or a snack, or you can get things you need for your house or your car. Like they walk in the streets, they usually have something over their head to hold the items that they're selling. Sometimes it's a big um heated box to keep the food warm in the box. Sometimes it's a big bowl of fruit, or they have other items for the house or for the car, for your cell phone. So if you are in Accra and you're in a car, you literally can do your shopping while driving. So I think that's amazing. Not sure why we haven't caught on to that quite here yet in Abu Dhabi in the States, but it's very innovative and convenient. So shopping is amazing. Also, hospitality is top notch. I really felt welcomed wherever I went, whether I was shopping in a market, whether I was at my hotel, or whether I was at the home of our host, Kofi. His father prepared dinner for us on the last day that most of the group was there. I stayed a little longer than the rest of the group. And the words that Kofi's grandmother shared with us were so impactful, so moving. I actually cried. And what she said was, don't think that we just, dropped you off and that we didn't want you. She said, we did want you and you are welcome. And I'm paraphrasing because the way that she said it and the heartfelt emotion behind her words had not just me in tears, but some of the other members of the group were moved to tears too by her words. And it was just really a powerful and impactful experience to hear her speak, and just to be welcomed in someone's home that didn't really know us but accepted us and wanted us and welcomed us even though they didn't know us. And actually that's how I felt wherever I went in Accra. And you're gonna see pictures and video later. However, at the slave dungeon on the Cape Coast, they had the door of no return, right? But they now have, on the other side of the door, they have the door of return. And that just really just lets us know, especially being an African American woman, that I have a home that I can go to. It's my home and I'm welcome there. And I really, I like that they did that, because when I went to Senegal, they had the window of no return, and they haven't changed the name of that. And, I'm hoping maybe, perhaps, because Ghana has had the year of return, and this year is considered beyond the year of beyond the return. I'm hoping that other African countries that have these doors of no return or windows of no return, change it around, because our words are so powerful and our words are so impactful. And I really, really like that they have the door of return. So you're going to see video footage and pictures of my trip. And I'm not going to lay it out like the 7 reasons specifically why you should go to Ghana. Like, I'm not going to have like a actual picture that says, food or whatever. However, I'm going to tell you the 7 reasons right now. And then I want you just to enjoy the pictures and the video footage so you can get a feel for how it is in Accra, Ghana. Of course, you can never really capture a place in a picture or in a book or in a video like being there. But I'm going to do my best, okay? So here are the top 7 reasons you should visit Ghana. So Christmas is a whole thing in Ghana. Celebrating Christmas and New Year's Eve in the new year is, I don't know, it's almost overwhelming. There's so many festivals, there's so many parties, there's so many events happening from the beginning of December all the way through New Year's Day. So at my hotel, they had a live band and everything for New Year's Eve. They had barbecues, they had a special New Year's Day lunch, and they gave me a bag of chocolates, and it just, I don't know, it's really hard to describe how I felt, but it just felt so, I felt so included, in the celebration. So celebrating the holiday in Accra is amazing, and that's probably even an understatement there. So that's number 1. Celebrating Christmas and New Year's is a whole thing, a whole vibe in Accra, Ghana. And then number 2 is the food. Oh my gosh, you're going to see images of the food in a minute, but the food is amazing and so tasty. There's a whole war on jollof rice. Who has the best jollof rice between Nigeria, Senegal, and Ghana? And supposedly it started in Senegal. So jollof rice is a whole thing there. So I had jollof rice, I had banku, which you're supposed to eat with your hands and dip it in the stew. It reminds you of fufu, but it's a little bit, the texture is different. It's made with a few different ingredients. And I also had kiliwili, which is fried plantain, and the spice that they put on it, which I learned at the botanical gardens, really helps heal the internal organs. And it comes from a tree that they grow there, and it's really good. It's really good. Everything I had was delicious and fresh. And the fruit. So I've heard it said that you've never had fruit until you've had fruit in Ghana. And you're going to see pictures of their bananas. Their bananas could fit in my hand, in the palm of my hand. Like, their bananas are small, and probably because they're not genetically modified. So that's a whole thing. Fruit is delicious. I had different types of fruit. One, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a yellow fruit, and it has seeds in it, and it's like sweet and sour. I forgot the name of it, but I had that. It was so good. Bought it, driving down the street, because that's a whole thing. Shopping in Ghana is a whole thing. You can get everything you need while you drive. All right, and then number 3 is, and I'm looking at my notes, history and knowledge. So I got a chance to go to the W.E.B. Du Bois Museum, which you're going to see in a minute. And, that was very enlightening. A lot of things that I thought I knew about W.E.B. Du Bois, I learned a lot. I thought I knew a lot, but I learned a lot. Also, just the culture, regarding the history, the slave trade, the different knowledge, and going there and seeing it and hearing them tell the history was really, really enlightening as well. Of course, we have books and we have movies, and we have a lot of information out there. However, to get it and see it and touch it all at the same time really made a difference for me. And then number 4 is culture, the music, the art, the textiles, the food, the people, the culture is amazing in Accra, Ghana. So that is definitely number 4, and you're gonna see some images soon, video and pictures. Hospitality is top notch. I stayed at the Holiday Inn Accra Airport, and I mean, they really, really took very good care of me. I mean, even took me in the van, the shuttle van to the Marriott so I could visit with one of my sorority sisters that was there. And they weren't even supposed to do that, but they did that. And not to mention, I had such a long wait for my departure flight. I was going to bring my bags down and, let them hold the bags while I went to Cape Coast and did other things until it was time for me to leave. And the guy said, well, you don't have to do that. You don't even have to check out now. He said, what I'll do, because you said you're going to want to, come back and shower and freshen up. He said, don't worry about it. He said, I'm going to set your checkout for 3 and I'll extend it till 4 p.m. Where do they do that? I have no idea where they do that for free. So, hospitality is a whole thing. And I wish I could have had room to bring back the brochure, or I don't know what you would call it. It's like a journal, it's almost like a souvenir journal. They gave it to us as we went into Afrochella. And in there, they talked about hospitality, and they talked about, all the culture and all of these things. Like, Accra is definitely a place that you want to put on your list to visit. So hospitality is top notch there. Shopping. Okay, shopping again. That was a whole thing, right? So again, driving down the street, you can get so many different things that you need. The markets are, I was just like here and there and everywhere, like, oh my gosh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Oh, I need that. Oh, I want that. You can buy the fabric, of course, but they had so many items that were already made that were beautiful. And a lot of the items were one size fits all, which is great because, I'm of a certain age now and the weight want to fluctuate every now and then. So shopping was great. And I love the fact that you can negotiate, and they want you to, and it's like a whole art, negotiating and bargaining with the price. It's a whole art, and they like it. They enjoy it. So I did that, and I got some really great pieces and some really great deals. I bought, let me see if I can turn this around. There you go. Okay, so that Sigma Gamma Rho mask, yes. I almost lost my entire mind when I saw it. However, it's a piece that I got in Accra, and they had the mask for everybody. And Greek life is growing there. the divine nine are there, and they know, they're starting to recognize it. So as I wore like my t-shirts and things like that, they would say, "Oh, I like your shirt. I know those letters." So it's, they're starting to understand it, and it's becoming more popular there. So shopping was fun. Shopping in the markets was a little overwhelming. However, it was a lot of fun, and overwhelming because there are so many choices, so many different sections. Everybody has their own shop. They call it shop. Come see my shop. So everybody has their own shop. So it was, a little bit overwhelming, but still fun. And number 7 is, I saved the best for last, is the people. The people of Accra are very warm, very welcoming. Like I said, Kofi's father invited us, to his home to eat and share, and, was just so warm and loving and friendly. And Kofi actually, helped me find a place to celebrate, to bring in the new year. And, that was really nice. So his cousin was having a rooftop party, and he was like, you can go. And I was like, well, how much is it gonna be? He said, it's no cost. He said, you can go. She's expecting you. So it was just like, I felt like a part of a family. I don't really know how else to describe it. I felt like I actually went home to be with family. So those are the 7 reasons you should visit Ghana. So now you're going to see the footage and the pictures that I took while I was there. I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone, I am here in Ghana, in Accra, Ghana. I had a wonderful flight. I flew with United, and I didn't even feel the plane take off. I don't know if I've ever flown in a 787. I don't know. However, I am here in Accra, Ghana. I'm excited to go to Afrochella. I'm going to show you a little bit of my room. I decided to stay at the Holiday Inn, which is often where I stay. So let me see. Now I can't turn it around. But anyway, this is a full view of the room, and this is the bathroom. Hopefully y'all can see that well. Little coffee station and refrigerator. Little place for the luggage. Nice size place for me to put my clothes when I decide to unpack. I have a driver waiting for me right now because I'm gonna go sightseeing. Some of the people who I actually am meeting here are already on a tour, so I'm gonna catch up with them later. In the meantime, I'm gonna go sightseeing with Lord Elvis. That's his name. That's his real name too. I'll check in later. So I am standing in front of the Jamestown Lighthouse. It's really nice. Let me turn it around. Oh, you can't. Hopefully y'all can see it. I normally like to go to the top of lighthouses. I don't know if this one is open. But the Jamestown Lighthouse, and then again, I'm in Accra, Ghana.
fish, and then I'll get it with I know. Listen. I understand.
How are you?
Eat it with your.
I know with the drinks.
That's.
Oh, I didn't even look yet. Okay.
How you doing? I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Yes. Don't judge me. I want it with okay.
Ghana, Accra, Ghana is a whole vibe, y'all.
See, I already knew that.
Okay, y'all, it's a whole vibe out here at Labadi Beach in Accra. It's like a big party and beach fun. People riding on the horses. They got a whole fire show over here. Let's go see it. People surfing. The music is like pumping. It's amazing. Oh snap, he eating glass. Oh my gosh. He eating glass. What happened to the fire person? Oh my God.
What?
Do I have love? Let me see. Enjoying Labadi Beach at night. I just had some banku and fish, and it was delicious. But this vibe right here is awesome. Y'all haven't been to Ghana, y'all better get out here. for their bananas. All of the bananas are around this size. It's sitting in my hand. See that? It's no longer than my hand. So I'm wondering, what are we doing to our food? Where our food, the banana's as big as my forearm. What the heck? So if you know me, and all those who know me, they know that I love trying new foods. So I was excited to try Banku, the fufu there, because I've had fufu. However, I had it in Canada, in Quebec. I had made some African friends there, and they made fufu. So I had fufu, and I had grouper, and everything that I tasted was absolutely delicious. So you should definitely go to Accra and try all the different foods. So I had already purchased way too many items at the market. So I just wanted to go to the mall just to see what it was like. I had also visited a mall that was near my hotel and noticed that they had some of the same stores that we have here in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. It's beautiful. Look at all this beautiful art going on. It's so beautiful. So initially, my assistant principal from last year had told us about Afrochella, and so that's the main reason why we decided to go to Accra over the holiday season. And Afrochella was a whole vibe, y'all. Finally here, y'all, at Afrochella here in Accra, Ghana. This is a little bit of what you see when you enter. Very smart of them to put the vendors in the entrance space. Super smart. I've already ordered my fish and chips. I'm gonna find me some curry veggies, hopefully. So I think more people will be coming later because some people in my group partied until 5:30 last night, and they said it will be here at 3. So yeah, I'll check back in soon. Afrochella is Afro future. I'm having a ball, y'all. Absolutely love it.
Afrochella, make some noise right now. Afrochella, make some noise right now. Make some noise right now. No, I need a little bit more energy than that. I said Afrochella, make some noise right now. Make some noise right now. We outside, y'all know how that goes. Big shout outs to everyone that came out so far. We have an amazing night of talent for you. We have an amazing night of fun. We want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. We celebrated.
Afrochella is Afro culture.
Why? Come here! Come here!
Okay, we finally made it to the Arubi garden, the botanical gardens here in Ghana. And when we came in, we saw this beautiful tree-lined entrance. It's so beautiful. I've finally tasted the palm wine, and it was so good. So I will check back in later. So they call this tree the tree of life because it actually tells a story of life, different phases of life, different paths that people take in life, the good path, the bad path, the middle path. So the artist carved this out, and it really tells a story. Happy New Year, everyone. I finally made it to Cape Coast. And this is a little bit of what I see. The tour has not started yet. I see all these beautiful boats out here. So I'm assuming that these are fishermen. The beach is my favorite place. However, I know this particular area in this beach is where a lot of my ancestors were taken into captivity. So I'm sure that this tour is going to be emotional. So after doing the tour, the slave dungeon tour at Cape Coast, I just didn't have the capacity to do another tour. However, I wanted to see Elmina before I left Accra. So these are the pictures. So I decided to come to Elmina, the St. George Castle. But I'm too tired. I don't feel like doing the tour.
Your name?
I'm sorry, I'm recording a video.
Okay.
One second.
Okay, Andres is my name.
Okay, nice
Your
to
name?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Kimberly.
Yes.
Or Luy.
Ly. Yeah, so I'm just decided to do a video. This is the back of the castle, but I'll try to get the front of it. And it's just, more like the same of what I just saw and at Cape Coast at that castle. More of the slave jail. So I don't think I need to do a whole nother tour for this. But I'm here in Elmina and I'm about to go back to Accra. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a better glimpse of what it would be like to actually travel to Accra, Ghana, especially during the holidays. There are so many festivals happening, so much to do, and it's beautifully decorated. There were lights lining the trees, different Christmas scenes all over. Even at the airport, there were scenes where you could just take selfies, and it was all decorated for the holidays. So definitely consider putting Accra on your list. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a like, a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing to the channel. Our community is growing. My focus is changing for this channel. I'm going to be bringing you more content in regards to travel and living abroad. So and the reason why I'm doing that is because it seems like that's what you all want, more content regarding that. So my focus for the channel is changing to more of lifestyle regarding travel and living abroad. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.